What did your parents do the day you turned 18? My dad woke me up at 6 a.m. with a McDonald's application and told me I had 2 hours to find somewhere else to sleep. Not even happy birthday. Just, you're legal now. Figure it out. I thought he was joking until I saw my Xbox and clothes and garbage bags by the front door. My stepmom Rachel was making pancakes for her own kids like nothing happened. She didn't even look at me. When I asked where I was supposed to go, she said that's what adults figure out, and kept flipping pancakes like I was already gone. I called my buddy Jake thinking I could crash there, but his mom said no because their lease doesn't allow extra people. I tried 3 more friends. Same thing. By noon, I was sitting in a Walmart parking lot with my stuff, eating a gas station sandwich, and watching families walk by with their shopping carts full of birthday decorations and cake mix. The irony wasn't lost on me. That's when this older guy in a beat-up Ford approached me asking if I needed work. Said he had a moving company and paid cash daily. I was desperate, so I said yes. He drove me to this nice suburban house where these sketchy dudes in hoodies were loading electronics and jewelry into a truck. Something felt wrong, but I needed money. Then I heard a woman screaming from inside the house, begging them to stop. They weren't movers. They were robbing the place and wanted me as a lookout while they cleaned out the master bedroom. I grabbed my bags and ran down the street as fast as I could. Left my Xbox behind because I wasn't going to jail for my dad's garbage parenting. I ended up at a 24-hour Denny's with like $12 trying to make 1 coffee last all night. The waitress kept refilling it and pretending not to notice I was basically homeless. Her name tag said Maria, and she had kind eyes behind thick glasses. Around 3 a.m., this woman in scrubs sat across from me. Turns out she was the night manager finishing her double shift. She asked if I was okay, and I just started crying like a little kid. Told her everything about my dad, Rachel, the robbery, sleeping in parking lots. She said her son was about my age and lived in California now, and she missed having someone to take care of. She gave me her couch for the night. Her apartment smelled like vanilla candles and old coffee, and she made me scrambled eggs at 4 a.m. without asking if I was hungry. Just put the plate in front of me and said, "Eat up, sweetie." Next morning, she drove me to her church in her old Honda and introduced me to Pastor Mike. He ran a program helping kids who aged out of foster care and teenagers in tough situations. Got me a job at the church doing maintenance and let me stay in their guest room above the fellowship hall until I saved enough for an apartment. The work was simple but honest. Fixing broken chairs, painting walls, cleaning gutters, setting up for Wednesday night dinners. Nobody asked questions about my past or why I showed up with everything I owned in garbage bags. 3 months later, I ran into my dad at Home Depot in the plumbing section. He was with Rachel buying stuff for their kitchen remodel. He saw me in my work uniform with Grace Community Church on the back and asked how I was doing, like we were old friends meeting for coffee. I told him I was good, no thanks to him. He got defensive and said he was teaching me responsibility and that I'd thank him someday when I was successful. Rachel just stood there looking uncomfortable, shifting her weight from foot to foot and staring at the floor tiles. I told him the only thing he taught me was how not to treat my future kids. As I walked away toward the exit, I heard Rachel whisper, "Maybe we should have called to check on him." But my dad cut her off with, "He's fine. Look at him. Sometimes tough love works."